Want to live in an architecturally exciting neighborhood?
Stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it. Hey everybody, I'm Hal Cohn.
And I'm Chris Cohn with Cohn Realty Group.
If this is your first time to our channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button as well as that little bell notification icon that you're gonna get notified each and every time that we release a new video about living, working, and playing in the amazing Roanoke Valley.
Yes, this place is so phenomenal. We have folks constantly contacting us saying that they want to move to or around within Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, and surrounding areas. So if that's you or one of your friends, we would love to have a conversation with you, answer any questions you may have. Give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email.
And we will get in touch with you ASAP. Welcome to our neighborhood tour today.
No. This is a history tour.
No, it's a neighborhood tour.
No, it's a history tour.
Come on now, it's a neighborhood tour.
Actually, it's both. We're here in Old Southwest, and this is one of the most beautiful, historic, architecturally charming neighborhoods we have in Roanoke City, and we want to just tour you around just a little bit, let you see some of the houses, and get a good feel for the community in itself.
Yeah, and you'll either get to see those as we're walking here behind us, or maybe we'll capture some B-roll and put that in there for you as well. So you can really, truly embrace the history, the architecture, and just the amazingness of this community.
Amazing.
That's a word.
Okay, well,
At least it is in South Georgia.
Old Southwest Inc. terms this community as having an urban pioneer spirit. I like that.
I do too.
Yeah. Well, what makes it so unique is its history, its architecture, its charm, and its convenience. We'll get to all that throughout this video, but let me tell you a little bit of the history because I love history.
She's a history buff. Yes, she
This
is.
is my favorite part. So from about 1882 to 1930, this was considered Roanoke's most affluent neighborhood. So some of Roanoke's first residents lived in these elegant, gracious, huge homes, and it was booming at that time.
And they are beautiful, beautiful homes. Some of them have been dramatically renovated and just look amazing.
Absolutely, yes. So there's a city architectural review board, and they protect the architectural integrity and also the historic integrity of the homes. So you're gonna find a lot of high standards to make sure that everything stays intact and there's an eye towards style, history, preservation, all that good stuff. We'll talk about the styles that you'll see, but just one quick drive through the neighborhood. There's a variety of housing types. There's multifamily as well as single family. There's also a really neat array of colors. You're gonna see a lot of colors, front porches, and very, very walkable community, and that creates a bond for the whole community.
Yeah, so you've got sidewalks, and then you can walk to the park, you can walk to restaurants, you name it, you're gonna have it here. You can walk downtown, you can walk to Carilion.
Right.
I mean,
Wasena.
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 I mean, these are places that are right in your backyard when you're living in Old Southwest, this community here that is very tight knit because they
Yes.
want to promote community activism in some regards, and then also just to be more of a family feel, right?
Yeah, and I mean, you can even walk your kids to Highland Park Elementary School. It's literally right there. We're on Walnut Street right now, and it is beautiful. Could you imagine walking your kids to school?
No.
So neat.
Yeah,
That's part of that urban pioneer spirit.
Yeah, that's that Norman Rockwell-esque, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So after World War II, there was a decline in this area, in this neighborhood, but in the 70s and 80s, it really had a renaissance, and now it is a very desirable place to live. And again, it goes back to that walkable community, big front porches, lots of amenities here, and these elegant homes just can't be beat. So it's listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and I want to share with you some of the styles of homes that you're going to see in this area, because I don't know that there's anywhere you can get all these styles compressed into this really cool neighborhood feel. So if you know of a neighborhood in the country like this, let us know. But I'm gonna spit out some of these styles. So there's flamboyant Queen Anne, there's playful Victorian, there's stately colonial, Georgian revival, Tudor revival and shingle. There's also some American Foursquare that came on board, as well as the bungalow. So, and some vernacular mixes. I don't know which one was my favorite. We live in a Victorian, so I'm a little partial to Victorian homes.
And I think lots of people that are looking in the area are looking for those types of historical homes. A lot of people gravitate to the bungalow, the Foursquare, but with that, you've got multiple options in here as far as style, but then also price points. So you're looking at anywhere from $150,000 to like $500,000 to get some of these massive historical homes that you can call yours tomorrow if you so choose.
And when we meet with clients, they typically say, I want something different. I don't want this cookie cutter kind of home. And so if you're looking for that charm, that history, some just difference, you're gonna find it right here in Old Southwest.
One of the things you're gonna love about Old Southwest is going to be the amenities. And we're talking about parks, we're talking about restaurants, and bars. So you're gonna have everything right here in your historical home, right in your backyard, super walkable.
Very walkable. And if you can't get enough of this area, you can walk right down to downtown. Again, remember how close by it is? It's within walking distance. I just think that is so neat.
Yep.
You can really live it up downtown and right here in your backyard.
Yeah, so in Highland Park, where we are today, right behind us here is a part of the disc golf course, and that is hole number 6. And we just talked to a guy who drove all the way over here from Lynchburg to play this course, and disc golf is going crazy in a good way here. So you've got lots of options here in Roanoke City and out in the county in the area that you can actually play disc golf. So that's one of the things, benefits of living here in Old Southwest and in Highland Park. So in Highland Park, you've got disc golf.
Right.
What else do you have?
There is a phenomenal dog park here, and every time we've gone to it or driven past it, it's not too crowded, but it is definitely a popular spot for fur friends and fur kids. So it's got a long running track. I think our dog Dixie Lola, the Golden Doodle, would love that.
She would, absolutely. Whenever she's not at Fido Fitness, we could bring her over here, but we haven't made the time. But if you're living here, you're not gonna have an excuse to get that dog out, take them to the dog park, let them play with their furry friends and enjoy their time out in the beautiful weather and the beautiful area that we live in.
I know, and just looking around us, you can see some of the trees in the background, but very mature trees here in Highland Park. You can just set up a little picnic blanket and just enjoy the afternoon under the shade or in the sunshine. There's a really nice playground here. There's also some facilities like softball. I see a football goal and basketball goal here.
It'll be a goal post.
Goal post.
So you can practice your field goal kicking here.
I know volleyball.
That's right.
I do not know football. I'm not going to claim to know football.
Yeah, so we got basketball court, tennis court, we got playground,
a
got
track.
A little skate park, a little track around the soccer field and football field area. So, I mean, you could literally every day you come over here and hang out with the kiddos or your friends or whatever and just have an enjoyable day.
And what I love is that it's 32 acres, and it was Roanoke's first public park, established in 1901. So they've really preserved this area. Thanks to Old Southwest Inc. for their contributions and preservation of this beautiful park. So just a phenomenal place to come and relax and take away the stress of the day. So let's talk about that food. You know, all about food and drinks and
Me too, absolutely.
I'm hungry now.
So some of the restaurants that are here in Old Southwest are, one is Evie's Bistro and Bakery. So they're really doing a big push on their bakery items right now. I see a lot on Facebook, but they also have a restaurant. So they're a bistro as well, and they've got some delectable food in there. And we were looking at the cocktail list and the beer list. It's massive also. So it is definitely a watering hole with great food available. And what did you say you're looking forward to over there?
I wanted to try their farmer's market salad. I think that's what it's called, and it looked amazing. What about you?
I am gonna go for tried and true heartiness of meatloaf dinner, baby.
That's so southern.
Yeah, that's me.
You're gonna get some taters and
you know, if it's me, it's gonna be meatloaf, mashed potatoes with gravy, and green beans. And that is not gonna be on my true fitness plan. That'll probably be a cheat meal, right, Garrison? Anyways, we will make it happen. So they've got good stuff over there. So Evie's is one option. Then there is another restaurant called Garden Song Eco Cafe. So it took both of us to come up with that name whenever we were looking it up. But they have organic, plant breakfast-based items on their menu, basically.
Yeah,
Right?
and that's fairly new to the area, so we definitely need to try that out. I know a lot of our friends have raved about it, and it's a good alternative restaurant. So if you're not looking for a juicy hamburger, go for the organic plant-based foods. And Garden Song Eco Cafe could be your restaurant of choice.
Yeah, and then brand new restaurant that's opened up is called Old Southwest Bar and Grill. It's so new, we haven't even had a chance to even look it up, but Old Southwest Bar and Grill is an option. And then Sunnyside Market, which is kind of the go-to spot for getting like your necessity items.
Right.
So it's a little market.
Community grocer.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Neighborhood
you.
grocer.
Yeah, that's
You're
it.
welcome.
Yeah, so community grocer. They also have like breakfast and lunch items in there. So
Nice.
you can get like breakfast sandwiches, you can get lunch sandwiches, but you got options inside of there too. It doesn't look like it from the outside, but they do have food on the inside, and it's gonna
Very
be
nice.
yummy.
We could do a whole food tour of Old Southwest. That
Yeah, let us
sounds
know your
exciting.
favorite restaurants in Old Southwest and downtown in the comments, and we will get that video done.
That's right.
So whenever you're moving to a neighborhood, no matter where it is, you're gonna want one that takes pride in its neighbors and its community, right? So Old Southwest and Old Southwest Incorporated, they have your back because they are an award-winning nonprofit civic organization that makes sure to take care and preserve the community feel and the historical nature of this amazing community that we all know as Old Southwest here in Roanoke.
Yeah, it's such an active organization, and their goal really is to do service, stewardship, volunteer work, make sure that they are committing to the preservation of things and also restoration and creating that community spirit. So lots of events going on, but what I love is their motto. I've got to read it to you. It's really good. Preserving the past, securing our future. Historic Old Southwest, just a few minutes walk from downtown Roanoke, is a living celebration of history, architecture, and the urban pioneer spirit.
How cool
I'm
is
an urban
that?
pioneer.
That's right, yeah.
How creative.
And one of the things that they do to kind of bring recognition to the community and to highlight the community is they do an annual parlor tour of homes. And that is a big, big deal. So
Yes.
people will spend months, because we've sold multiple houses over here in Old Southwest. People will spend months on end preparing their house for the parlor tour, which means they have decorated it to the nines
Yes.
for Christmas. And so they've got trees, they've got lights, inside, outside, and it is a huge competition. It is a huge deal, and they just look beautiful for
Yeah.
that season.
I can just imagine these historic homes that are so grand and lovely, going into a Victorian home and having it being decorated in period decorations and adornments, and I think that's so amazing. Sipping hot chocolate or apple cider.
Yeah.
It sounds so romantic.
It just makes you think of family, friends, and community, right?
Absolutely.
And so they also do community potluck. So they'll like have it at a different neighbor's house, and they'll come over and they'll just, sip and eat and hang out and just, reminisce and build those bonds that you're looking for
That's great.
when you're looking for that community feel in whatever neighborhood you're living in.
Yeah, I feel like as a community, what do you guys think? But I think as a culture now, we drive into our little garages or into our driveway, and then we get out, we go through the front door, and that's it. We don't really have that opportunity to connect with neighbors. So I love how walkable this community is, and they promote things like those monthly dinners, so you can really gather together and create those bonds. So Old Southwest Inc. has a really interesting history too. The reason it was formed in the 1970s was because 22 houses in this area were razed.
Yikes.
It's awful. So the neighbors didn't want to take that anymore, and they came together, formed this coalition to make sure the preservation and restoration of these homes and communities stayed intact. So I think that's where you get the urban pioneer spirit.
I think so, I would agree. And behind us is a classic example of preservation, which Old Southwest
Right.
Incorporated is known for. And the neighborhood just loves keeping historic homes the way that they were originally built and structured.
Absolutely. So this
That's
is
a
the
lot.
Alexander Gish House. And just to give you a quick overview, you can look it up online for more information. But it was recognized as a building from 1830, but technically it was a home site since before 1750.
So we did the high math this morning, the hard math, and it's almost 300 years old. Can you believe that? So we
No.
are in 2020, so almost 300 years old is the structure behind us, and it's still standing.
Right, so let that sink in. That's incredible to me. 1750. That's
17
crazy.
yeah,
That's
that's-
crazy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously it's one of the oldest dwellings in Roanoke, if not the oldest dwelling. And it was slated for demolition in 1974, but Old Southwest Inc. was able to come to the rescue. Good job. So the classic example of how they want to preserve this environment, the history, and now guess what you can do? It's not just this building that sits on the property overlooking this grand Highland Park. No, you can actually rent it. It's available for rentals, and you can have weddings, meetings, reunions, parties, dinners,
I think that pretty much is it. I mean, you can get
Conferences,
creative. Let's put it that way.
consortiums,
Wow.
seminars.
And on the other side of here, I do see a little place you can kind of sit down. Looks like maybe a little fire pit or something over there too,
Yeah.
maybe. So, I mean, a cool spot. And on the back side of the house is it supposedly overlooks the river. So we're gonna go check that out.
The original structure. It's been added on to for sure, but lots of neat history, classic example, and again, it's overlooking Highland Park. All right, that's a wrap. We hope you've enjoyed learning all about Old Southwest in Roanoke City and its urban pioneer spirit.
Yeah, and if you're looking to move to Roanoke, please don't be hesitant to reach out to us. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us, and we will get back in touch with you. And if you just want to know a little bit about the valley without watching all of our videos, which we highly recommend you watch all the videos, but we'll email you twice a month. So just sign up for our email newsletter, and we'll stay in touch so you can learn more about living, working, and playing in the amazing Roanoke Valley. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys super soon. Have a blessed day. Bye. Hey everybody, I'm Hal Cohn.
And I'm Chris Cohn with Cohn Realty Group. If this is your first time to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon to be notified every time that you get a new